Ah, yes. Love Them Knives channel. LTK here, plus Flanny. Flanagan, what do you think, buddy? It's green. It's just your color. Yes, it is. What is it? You know what it is. CH upside down. We were all ready for this video, weren't we, buddy? Yeah, were we doing more thinking or drinking? We were thinking. But wow, I'm thinking this is a good looking knife. The CH knife, CH 3513. 13 being, of course, everybody's lucky number. And it is. 3513 is my lucky number. I got this little number in the mail because I ordered it off of DHgate. And of course, I paid a ton of money for it. But it's an M390, right? Big M390 on there. Like a satin flats and a satin grind. Almost like a hand rubbed finish to the grind. Really nice. Kind of a tanto look. And of course you can get this in just regular gray. But since I've already got gray knives, I thought I'm going to get the green. Or blue, or whatever you're seeing, depending on your level of color blindness or acuity there. But to me, this is, it's green. It's got a little bit of blue flash in it, a little bit aqua stuff in there. In any case, purple. Yeah, that's pretty purple. And it's got a backspacer with a lanyard hole at the very end, which would be kind of where you might want to put a lanyard on this thing, if you're going to put one. And pocket clip. We're not just going to do a ceramic ball. We're going to do 3 balls, and I don't know why, but I guess it works, actually. So somebody's drinking a little bit too much Ching Chow beer over there in the China area and decided to go 2 white and 1 black. And it's kind of strange, but it kind of interesting. Kind of gives a little bit of pop. Got to do something. You got all these damn holes you got plugged in here in the pocket clip. Something got to happen. And yeah, it's nice. It works. Got a little bit of a choil here up front. So that's nice. You can sharpen this blade if you can sharpen M390 at all, which my arm gets worn out after a while, but I haven't had to sharpen this one yet because I ain't done that much with it. Not yet. Not yet. Come here. Let's do a little bit with it right now. What do you think? Yeah. All right. You got me convinced. It will cut a piece of paper. It will do that. Really nice, interesting design from my buddy Ping, who owns CH Knives. And it was, what, a year and a half ago? Like a year and a half ago, when I just started my channel up, not even 2 years ago. And a few months in, I had got this knife. And I thought, oh, this is so cool. I saw it on DHgate. Oh, man, I got to check this out. So I got it. I'm going, S35VN and titanium, and it's anodized. It's got a skull on it. I love skulls, okay? So I had to get it, jumped all over it, got it in, and I thought, this is nice, and the action's really good. And, you know, wow, this is way more than I think at the time it was like $70 or something like that. I can't remember. But, you know, I thought, that's a pretty nice knife for titanium framelock flipper S35VN, CH3504. And, of course, they come in a blue with a skull and a kind of a dirty antique bronze with a skull. And then this kind of more gold kind of color, which really pops. Backspacer, you know, all that cool stuff. In any case, that's what got me started on the journey. And so I've been chugging along, and he came onto my site made a comment saying, I am the CH knife owner guy. I designed these knives, blah, blah, blah. And ever since then, I've kind of back and forth with him a little bit. So, and he's got his Instagram. I'll put you the link to his Instagram, his Facebook page up in the description section below. So you can kind of go on his site, see what he's doing, and his Facebook page as well. And wow, this is so cool. Quaking look, huh? Really nice. It's easy to disengage because you got this pass through here. The lockup's really good. It's 35% at least. Hardened steel insert, over travel stop. Let me pull my paperwork down off of here. Get off of there. Somewhere in here, I printed out these pictures. You know, you can get it in silver as well as the green thing if you were interested. And more crazy pictures. And, oh, I took it apart. So, it doesn't matter which way. You know, here's your hardened steel insert, ceramic detent, ceramic bearings. And of course, you know, since you got titanium, you got to have these steel washers in here. There's your internal blade stop. Weight relieving all through here. What do you think? There's your back spacer. Yeah, that works. Oh, got it off the site. Hold on, DH. I'll give you the link to this. You know, I got this off a China high-end EDC or high-end China EDC. I think it's China high-end EDC. In any case, I'll give you the link to that. They're a good seller. They're reliable. And man, they got it over here quick. I mean, I'll bet it was... I'm usually, you know, usually 2 weeks is great, and 3 weeks is and 4 weeks is kind of pissing you off. But I think this was like 11 days. It was quick. It was pretty quick from China. $142. They ain't giving them away, but it's M390 steel, and it's really well done. You know, maybe I got stats on here. One of these pages got some stats. Not this one. Maybe this one. Here you go. Stats. Overall length. Blade length. So they're going 8.5 inch or 3.5 inch blade length. I think it's longer than that. See, 21 over 21 millimeters or 21 centimeters. So 213 millimeters. Okay, so 103 grams. It's fairly light. Comes in the crush-proof box. You know, it's got the microfiber cloth pouch, you know, that kind of thing. And of course it comes in a plastic thing to begin with, inside the microfiber pouch and all that kind of stuff. Yes, it is pretty light. Hold on, let's do this. Let's do it, Flanagan. What do you think, buddy? Because that is one of the bragging rights of this knife is how light it is. It really is. And what are we on, ounces? Be ready to be amazed. 3.6 ounces. Not that bad. Yeah. Next. 104 grams. I think they said 103 on their stats. So there you go. Right on. Now, check this out. Yeah, come here. That is not 3.5 inches. That is 3 3/4. 3.5 is over there. See where that is? You still got blade left. So 3 3/4. So I'm talking 95, 96 millimeter length blade. And overall, 8 3/8. So that's, I mean, the paramilitary 2 is 8 1/4. So this is a little bit longer. And they said 21.3. I mean, they said 213 millimeters overall. They got that one right. Just saying. So, how fat is the fat? The handle, 11.5 millimeters, 0.45. Pretty slender carry. Let's see what we got for blade stock And 0.15, 4 millimeters. Wow, that's heavy. That's some thick stuff there at the top, isn't it? Maybe thicker than it really needs to be coming down here, you know what I mean? But it's a fairly high grind. A little stabby? Maybe. How about the pivot? Don't tell me that's a swastika. I mean, I've been through it with you guys on the artisan cutlery thing. Oh my God. Everybody sees PC these days. Stop it. In any case, no, it's a decorative pivot. And yeah, it's easy to disengage. It's not going to hydraulically drop necessarily. It's not bad because it's a fairly light blade, you know? Good detent. Pretty solid here. I can't gravity flip this. Blade so light, not a lot of mass. Pretty snappy action on the detent. And it's centered up, and it's, you know, I think, let me think of this. Trying to think if, once I put it back together and flipped it a bunch of times, if this started backing out on me. I think it did. So I think I put a little bit of thread locker on this pivot because I think it did start backing out on me. They don't have those little rubber O-rings underneath the screws like some of his models recently have. So there you go with that. Okay, yeah, we did that. Okay. I was sitting there going, Bertha's calling me, but no, we already did the tape measure. Oh, we never did a comparison of fancy. Now, she's going to look a little smaller in this comparison, but she's just a skosh. I mean, it's just, right, 1/8 of an inch, 1/4, maybe 1/8, I think, different. So it's not that much. Pretty much the same size. Out here, girl. You met your match. We got M390 on the table. She's S110. So here we go. Manny. Not bad. Yeah, he's smaller. He's smaller. Not a whole lot, though. So as far as EDC size and everything, definitely weight related. This is pretty light. This is 2.8 ounces, but this is pretty darn light. 104 grams. The action's great. Feels good in the hand. You can go forward here. The jimping is like clear up to wherever. Way up here. You really can't do much here. But at least you can sharpen it. Light. Does feel light. Doesn't feel cheap, but it does feel light. But it's a full-size knife, isn't it? 3 3/4 inch blade. It's no shorty. And look at this. Coming right into this. That ain't much. Let's take a look at that real quick. You might be interested in how tall the whole thing is. 22.4 millimeters. 0.88 of an inch. Not even a full inch tall here. That's pretty nothing. That's pretty nothing. Let's see if we can get clear up on top of here. Still not even a full inch. Now we're not taking the flipper tab into consideration. If we did, and if I could see through the actual lens here. There we go. Yeah, 1.15. At the tallest. Yeah, I like the colors. They pop. But mostly I like the design. Backspacer's cool. I like to have a bit of a backspacer there. Weight relieved, ceramic bearings, flips great. Got a landing zone for your finger with the flipping right in here. That's great. Jimping on the flipper tab. Very intuitive in the hand. You know, feels good. I know it's 140 bucks. You can do a lot with 140 bucks these days, I guess. But I was just bowled over by the design. I do kind of like some of these Quaking knives. They are attractive to me. And the Anno, so it's already pimped. It's M390, it's already pimped, it's ready to go. CH knives, well, they're just that knife company, right? I mean, you can't get nothing from them. I mean, they're in China. Something goes wrong. I can't stand behind that. You know, it's like, here's a Reich knife you can get from Blade HQ, right? Reich knife. Why are you bringing that up? Now does that logo look familiar? Or what? Well, CH's brother, Ping's brother, is Reich Knives. Yeah, you remember these people? The Thor 1, the Thor 2, Thor 3, right? Now the Thor 5 Spectre. All these beautiful Quaking knives. This is his collaboration with his brother at Reich. The 303CH, or the 803CH, I'm sorry. It's the 803CH. M390 steel. So hold on. Brothers collaborated together. This is distributed and sold by major knife retailers in the US. Can you trust this M390? Can you trust Reich and their M390? I mean, if we can't do that, we got a lot of embarrassment to go around. So I'm sitting here going, I'm trusting it. All of a sudden, look at the pivots. Any case, I told you, this guy's going places. Used to work for Kaiser. Now he's on his own. His brother's got Reich. Just saying, we'll be talking about this one later. Talk about a really slender, cool-looking Quaking with carbon fiber inset and the scales. I was talking to Wes the other day. He goes, yeah, I got a blue one coming my way. And I go, I just got this in. It's so light, great action, cool knife. And wow, it's like I started looking at both knives and then I emailed Ping and I go, are you putting me on, brother? But no, I mean, seriously, it's all in the family, my friend. But these CH knives, hello? What else, huh? Where else have we gone on this trip, right? You don't like the skull? Don't get the skull. You like a little bit different design? Whoops. Where did this go? Or how about another M390 winner in the 07, right? Or Flanagan, ouch my way, brother. And then you want something polished? VG10, we've experimented with all the stuff, right? This is the 3510, 3513, 3509, I think, 09. And then, it's just getting crazy, 07. The 3002, S35VN, pretty knife. Man, this is so nice. This is like a shirt pocket knife. This is like somebody thinks you're carrying a fancy pen or something. I mean, just, I don't know. I can't design them and I can't make them, but I'll tell you what, I think my brother Peng can, and his brother's making some good Reich knives, which I'm really digging, and I've got some plans to look at some additional ones. It's like, Peng, hey, get your brother to send me a knife. I can't afford his knives. But yeah, what a mess, huh? Chinese creativity, individual designs, good quality materials now, kicking butt all over the USA. When's CH going to be into a major distributor? I don't know. I've heard that they've talked. I don't think it's far off. Although, you know what? If I'm paying, I mean, I don't I don't think he can keep anything in stock the way it is. So I don't know if he can really handle taking on a direct American distributor. But if he can, it'd be really cool because people would stop bothering me to buy my knives because they don't want to wait 2 or 3 weeks from DH Gate. So come on, brother, get it over here. Yeah, but it's really cool. Although, then again, they postulate, if these CH knives were, sold by normal, online USA retailers, would these prices hold, And some of these prices were really good. It's 70. You think this would be $75? Huh? Really? You think this would be? I think this is about $75 too. But I think this was like 60 or something. And and this M390, these are both about the same price. About 138 to 144. So can you hold that? I don't know. Yeah, that's a good question. It's a thinker. But I'll tell you what, I don't know. There's just something about his designs, I guess, I really like. And we're going forward. It'll be interesting to see what, he's got like, he's got like the 3001, which I don't have on the table here, but he's come out with that in G10. In G10. Have you looked at that? Look at that on DHgate. It's crazy. So, that's like, but I don't, and it never was in S35. It was like in a D2 or something. But that's like $40-something. So now he's getting into that range doing some G10 stuff. And I did review one of the G10 knives. I just don't have it here anymore. Somebody was jonesing on it and I sold it. So these are all the CH knives I've got. And actually, to tell you the truth, I own more ZT knives than I do CH knives right now. So, you could say I'm a sellout, but I'm not a sellout because I just like good knives, and I got a lot of good Kaisers too. And then I got some Hogue knives. And, I'm just all over the place. As long as it's a good knife, I'm interested. And maybe I need to do a video on what's in the drawer that I think I'm going to try and keep in my permanent collection. Maybe I'll get into that upcoming. Thank you so much for joining me. Good looking knife, isn't it? Man, that thing is sweet. M390, really light, easy carry. Slides in the pocket really good. I've carried it a couple times. Done some cutting. Yeah, I'm liking it. Thank you so much for joining me. We do the weird and unusual. Yeah, we're a little off the mainstream. Yeah, I leave the other guys to do the Spyderco reviews. Although I've done a bunch, but I take a left turn every once in a while and go off to DH Gateland or off script, because there's good knives out there that a lot of people aren't talking about. At least not in English. Those Russian guys, they know what's going on. I try and keep up with them. If I spoke Russian, I'd have a lot of videos in my saved list, but I don't. But it's kind of interesting to see what they're doing. Because they don't discriminate. They just go after good knives. Interesting. All right, I'm going to leave you alone. Get out of here. Flanagan's got to get back to work. He's got to clean the stable up. And yes, you know what we do on this channel. We love them knives, so stay sharp.